So it looks like our original engine, because of our botch job last night, isn't working. So I went ahead and bought another one. And now we're just going to switch over parts. Saved the gasket. Governor arm. Okay. Now to redo the part that we really screwed up on last night. Got it. There we go. If you do it right, you can just pull it out all in one. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. So if you can see that, it's not really clear. But I went ahead and I shoved a cap from an old oil container in there, and then I put a rag under it to leverage it in there. So while I'm hand drilling it, I'm just going to hand drill it because it's soft aluminum. It should all catch inside that cap, and the oil should make it kind of, or help it to stick around in one central spot and not blow everywhere. Oh my god. Well, that was bound to happen. Yep. That's why you don't do it too hard. Here now is how to JB weld your mistakes. Right, this is the extreme heat stuff. Good for engine blocks, things like that. We're gonna mix it up. We gotta find a stir stick first. It's mixed up and ready to go. We're gonna first put some gaffer tape around the area where we're going to apply this stuff, just so it doesn't run. Gaffer tape is great. It just sticks. It's like duct tape, except more duct tapey. Alright, seal that up, and now we wait 2 to 4 hours. So, kick back. As you can see in there, everything's peachy keen. No shards, no nothing. I don't feel confident about removing that oil switch yet, so I'm just going to leave it in for right now. Everything else looks good. Alright, let's close this back up. So right here, if you can zoom in right there, you'll notice that there's a little bit of lip, and that means that that's getting in the way of airflow into the cylinder. So we're just going to take this, we're going to cut it a little bit just to fit. Just to fit. And that's called gasket matching. Now, you want to make sure you get all this scrap out too. Like a scissor motion almost. Yeah, see, there we go. Now we've got a more open intake port. Now we can put our intake manifold on, which sits like that. Like putting Loctite on bolts. It's a very, very important thing. Keeps everything seated in there properly. Like I said, I kind of don't know what I'm doing. I'm just really interested, and I've read theory for a lot of years. But there is no learning without practice. Oh man, I forgot that one was the difficult one. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I had to, yeah, I had to pull up on the choke. You had to. It's alright.
Is it possible to like pull it onto the table a little bit more and put something under it?
Under the carb? It just hangs.
Or is it
off.
just good to go right like that?
Yeah, it's good to go like that. It's just a weird angle, and you have to do it like very gingerly and very slow. Yeah.
Love and care.
Yeah, love and care. Alright. about right. Good. Intake is good. Exhaust is good. So we're gonna have to leave that to dry before we crank or anything. So we're gonna leave it like it is right here, and then we'll try it again tomorrow. Not gonna do like we did last night and get in a rush and try to just push things, you know. Listen to what the universe is saying to you. Just hold off, let it dry. It'll be good that way. Need a needle nose to get that little nail thing out, and then I need to take off this. Sure. Go. I will also require a hose clamp to do this properly. This is going to clamp on the wrap. This stuff is actually not sticky. It holds on there. It's made of fiberglass, and it holds on there by shear force, and it heats up, shrinks down. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this with what's called half overlap. So you notice right here, that's about where a muffler comes up. We want to start about right there. Now this is a long and slow process. And then we're going to come up, you see over here? We're going to come halfway in between. I'm not doing that right, but okay. And then we're going to pull it taut like that and do the same thing again. Now the halfway mark is suggested for small engines, small headers, things like that. When you're doing big headers, it recommends a quarter. Weird bends. Careful touching that, thank you. I'm just saying be careful because it's got fiberglass in it, so you might get itchy. We're about to do it again.
Oh.
We're gonna go back this way. These, pull them a little bit tighter than you were before. You want to see water squeezing out. And then what's going to end up happening is we'll start this, bleed out the water, and let it run. That's it. Steaming stopped. Yeah, all this We're gonna let that simmer and cool. Yeah, that's all water vapor. We're gonna let that simmer and cool, and be ready.